Getting comfortable. If you want a little pillow for the back of your head, you can do that. And then just getting settled in, like in Shavasana pose, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Another couple breaths like that, just settling in, getting all the wiggles out, settling in for the practice. And then let's take our hands and rub them together. Create a little cape between the hands, and then place the hands on the belly. Taking 3 deep breaths. So inhaling, exhaling, feeling the hands move with the belly. Inhaling and exhale. And inhale, exhale. Rubbing the hands again. And then placing those hands over the heart. And taking 3 breaths here as well. And as we take our 3 breaths, we're going to focus today in our class a little bit more on our gaze and what our eyes are doing. Sometimes I find when I'm anxious or worried, my eyes start to wander and I get a little less unfocused. And so just to settle the mind, settle the breath, we're going to connect the gaze more with our breath. Taking our hands and rubbing them again. And then this time we're going to place our hands and just cup our eyes. Place that little bit of heat over the eyes and relax the eyes. And then doing a few little eye exercises. So keeping the eyes closed. Just bring your eyes to look up to the eyebrows. And then back to center. Eyes looking to the right. And back to center. Eyes looking down toward the cheeks. And back to center. Looking to the left. And back to center. Then looking up again. And back to center. Let's look to the left corner. And back to center. The bottom left corner. And back to center. The bottom right corner. And back to center. And the top right corner. And back to center. Bring the eyes up to the eyebrows and then make a circle clockwise, trying to hit all of those points. And then when you get to the top, change directions counterclockwise, trying to hit all those points with your eyes. When you get back to the top, bring your gaze towards the nose. So both eyes towards the nose. And back to center. And then both eyes up to the third eye, so the space between the eyebrows. And then take your hands off and place them to the sides or on your belly or your heart. Keeping your eyes focused on the third eye. Let's take another deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Let the breath go. Let your gaze go. Maybe blink your eyes open. And we'll roll onto one side and we'll meet in a tabletop. So just take your time to get there. Finding the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Little cat-cow looking up as the tailbone tilts up. Exhale, tilt that tailbone down, and then let's look down to the knees or towards the belly button. On the inhale, when you gaze up, the eyes look up towards the eyebrows. As you exhale, gaze down towards the knees or the belly button. One more like that, gazing up, so being mindful that your eyes are focusing on particular spots. Exhale, look into the knees or the belly button. This time, neutral spine, looking forward of your hands. And then we'll take our right arm forward. So pick that spot in front of you. Actually, let's bring the right hand down and take that left leg back first. So pick a spot for your eyes. Get strong with the back leg. And then if you're feeling stable and balanced, you can take that right arm up and in front. Okay, from here, eyes stay where they are. Let's bring the elbow to the knee. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. And one more. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring it in. Place the hand and the knee down. Take a breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look towards the knees or belly button as you round out the back. Inhale, neutral spine. Look just forward of the fingers. Take your right leg back, extend it. Toes and knees pointing down. Left arm will extend forward. I like to bring my palm to face inward. Keeping your eyes steady, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Two more times. Exhale, elbow to knee. Extend. And last one, exhale. And place the hand down and the knee down. Keeping the hips over the knees, let's walk our hands forward for our puppy pose. You can use your block under your head here if it's not comfortable to bring your head all the way down. Stretch out the sides of the body, closing the eyes. And if your forehead is touching the block or the mat, it's probably touching near the third eye. Bring your eyes to gaze to that third eye. Take a couple breaths. Pressing into the hands. Lift the chest away from the ground and then slide the hands under the shoulders again. Keep your left hand where it is. Right hand will open up to the side and a big twist, so to the right side. And then we'll take that hand and just bring it right under and come to that stretch where we put our right arm on the ground. The right ear is on the ground or a block. The right ear can go on the block. Left hand will walk either, will stay by the left side or will walk overhead. Taking a deep breath here. Maybe closing the eyes or gazing at the hand. A right hand or left hand back to the side of the head. Press up. And then we'll take that left hand and twist open to the left. Extend the fingers, spread them out. On the exhale, we'll thread the left arm through. Left ear to the ground or the block. Right hand stays beside you or walks up. Take your right hand, press it into the ground, and lift back up. Okay, from here, either staying in tabletop and extending the legs back just for a stretch of the calves, or you can turn those toes under and come into downward facing dog. Send the sitting bones all the way back, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, and then your gaze will come between the feet by the ankles or maybe by the knees, depending on how much you want to let your head dangle down. Okay, you can pedal those knees. If you're in your tabletop, just keep your gaze steady towards the ground, just in front of your fingertips. Okay, if you're pedaling your feet, let the chest and the hips go with you, and then get a little deeper and deeper as you go. And then both heels to the ground, looking to the heels or the knees. Take one breath. Bring your gaze between your hands, bend the knees. If you're on your hands and knees, we're still going to step our feet to the top of the mat. Come into our forward fold. Exhale, looking down at the toes, and then maybe looking towards the knees. On the inhale, we'll come up halfway. Look forward, straighten the arms, the legs, shoulders come to hip height. And then we'll exhale, bow forward. Rolling up now to standing. Roll the shoulders back and down. Roll them a few times. Get your feet settled. And then let's take a breath. Bring the gaze up to your fingertips. And then follow your hands to your heart. Exhale. Bow your head to your hands. Take another inhale, arms up, look up to your hands. Exhale, watch your hands to come to the heart and bow your eyes to the heart. Okay. Taking our strap now. And we'll bring it overhead. As we do this one, our gaze should probably just be to the horizon or down by the nose. When you're looking down at your nose, it's just nice and soft for the eyelids and the forehead. Okay, from here, let's bend the elbows back, open the chest. Inhale, bring it up. One more time at this width with the hands. And bring it up. And let's take the hands a little wider. Pull the strap. Bring the elbows down, open the chest, feel the collarbones widen. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bend the elbows again. And inhale, bring it up. And as wide as you can go. You can stick with the same exercise or bring the arms all the way back. The belt might touch your waist and then you come back up. Keep pulling the strap and bring the belt to the waist in the front. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale to the back. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, forward. One more time to the back. And one more time forward. Okay, bring the strap overhead, maybe a little closer in, making a Y shape, feet planted in the ground, side bend to the right. So keep pulling the strap. The hips can move off to the left a little bit, but keep the same weight in both feet. Now undo the side bend, but keep your arms the way they are so that your left arm is by your ear. Bend that elbow. And you can stay here just by pulling the strap gently and keeping the elbow, left elbow bent, or you can walk the hand up the strap. Cow face arms, Gomukasana arms. From here, let's look to the right. Press the back of your head into the forearm a little if you can. And I like to just look down at my nose. And when my eyes steady, then I can think of my breath a little bit more. Exhale, looking forward, undoing the arms. Bring your strap back to the front and overhead. Same thing to the other side. Pull the strap, arms, side bend to the left. Hips can push out to the right just a little bit. Breathe into the right ribs. Feel the length in your right arm. And then as you undo your side bend, keep your right arm up. Bend the right elbow. Bring the strap behind you. And you can walk the hands closer in if you'd like. And here, let's turn our head to look to the left. Little press into the forearm. Bring your gaze towards the nose. If you close your eyes, you can still bring your gaze towards the nose. And then connect with your breath. Looking forward and undoing the arms. Exhale. Take your strap and place it off to the side. And then we'll bring our feet side by side, firmly down. Inhale the arms up. Let's look up as the fingers touch. On the exhale, follow your eyes down a vertical line to your toes or your knees. Exhale. On the inhale, come up halfway, look forward of the mat. On the exhale, let's sit in our chair, hands to our heart, look to the horizon. On the inhale, let's bring our hands up, maybe look up. And on the exhale, hands come together, follow the hands to the heart with the eyes. On the inhale, let's bring the eyes up, hands up. On the exhale, follow that vertical line all the way down to the ground, to your toes, and then maybe to your knees as you let the head be heavy. On the inhale, the eyes now go forward of your mat. Exhale, we sit in our chair, eyes to the horizon. On the inhale, arms come up, maybe the gaze comes up. And on the exhale, follow the hands down to your heart. Bow the head towards the thumbs. One more time, inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, steady with those eyes as they flow all the way to your toes or your knees. Inhale, halfway, look forward. Exhale, sit in the chair, eyes to the horizon. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, follow the hand with your eyes to the heart. This next one, we'll bring our eyes up, hands up. On the exhale, eyes to the toes or the knees. On the inhale, look forward. And then on the exhale, downward facing dog or tabletop. If you're in your tabletop, hands down by the fingers, downward dog, eyes by the toes or the knees. Take one breath. Exhale. On the inhale, we look forward and come into our plank or our kneeling plank. On the exhale, elbows tuck in. Keep looking forward as you lower down to the ground. Okay, from here, tops of the feet down. Inhale, eyes forward, chest forward. Peel it off, baby cobra. And then on the exhale, downward facing dog or your tabletop. Pick your gaze and leave it there for the whole breath. Option to step that left foot into the center a little bit, right leg up. Option to open the leg to the side and then bend the knee. Keep your eyes still on your toe or your knee if you're in this three-legged dog. On the exhale, we're all going to step that right foot between the hands. So put your eyes where you want to put your foot down. Left heel will come down for our warrior one. On the inhale, we'll all bring our arms up towards the ears and look to the horizon. Pick a spot on your wall in front of you. Keep your eyes focused there. Maybe a little squeeze of the left bum cheek so that the left leg is working and it's not all in the front. Exhale back into the runner's lunge. Hands down by the foot. And then let's step back to our plank or tabletop. Take an inhale. When you're ready to lower, still keep your gaze forward. Elbows tuck in. We lower to the ground. Baby cobra again. Tops of the feet down. Look forward. Chest forward. And on the exhale, tabletop or downward facing dog. Okay. If you want to do your three-legged dog, sometimes it's nice to take a little step inward with the right foot before the left leg comes up. And then you can open that hip to the left side and bend the knee. That's it. And then it will all take our eyes to where we want to place that left foot as we bend the knee and step the left foot between the hands. Right heel down, strong in the legs. Lift the arms up. Hips are facing forward, shoulders are facing forward, and the eyes are focused on one spot on the wall in front of us. Relax the shoulders. Maybe get a little deeper. Squeeze a little in the right bum cheek. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step forward with your right foot. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, sit in the chair, eyes to the horizon. Inhale, arms up, maybe look up. And then exhale, follow the hands with your eyes to the heart. Inhale, eyes up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. And then let's exhale, right foot back, low lunge. You might want to have your block handy here. Let's just settle here, eyes forward, chest forward, hips pointing forward. And we'll take our right hand to our block or the ground and turn toward the bent knee. Left arm can reach up to the sky. Keep the left knee hugging in. And then pick a gaze with your eyes, either on the wall in front of you, your hand, right hand, or your left hand. One more breath. On the exhale, let's take that left hand to the inside of the left foot. You can use your block here, and we'll take our right arm in line with the armpit and just open up on that side. It's a little more difficult to have the hand on the floor, so the block is kind of nice. And then my tricep, my forearm kind of touch the leg and create a little bit of resistance there to open up for the twist. Exhale, bring that hand down. Frame the front, actually keep the hands to the inside of that leg, and they'll just come into our lizard pose. So if you want, you can wiggle the left leg out to the side a little bit. The toes can point a bit to an angle. Hands can stay on the ground, or they can come to a block. Gazing just forward of your hands. Take a breath there. Okay, hands to the ground. Remove your block. Take that left foot, step it back, and lower to the ground. Let's try our locust pose. Let's do the top part of our bodies first. Reach the hands back, palms facing inward. Lift the chest up. Reach the hands back. Keep the tops of the feet on the ground. Excuse me. Exhale, lower down. Palms down, thumbs facing out. Forehead or chin to the ground. Let's lift up just the legs. Exhale, lower down. And now full locust, arms back. Looking forward though with the eyes, keep the gaze steady. And then the legs can come up as well. Okay. Lower down. Hands by the ribs, press into your tabletop. And then let's bring the right foot forward for our low lunge here. Okay, left hand to the ground or block. Let's take our right arm out to the side and reach it up. Keep the right knee hugging in. And keep your gaze in one spot. And as you do that, you can pay attention to your breath more because your eyes aren't moving around and trying to decide what to do. Exhale, right hand to the inside of the right foot on a block or the ground. And then we turn our chest and our hips a little to the left, and we open up that way. A little bit of pressure between the arm and the thigh. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Keep both hands in. You can wiggle that right foot out to the side a bit more. Toes can point out a bit to an angle. And you're either going to stay here, pointing your hips forward, your shoulders forward, your gaze forward. You can come down to your block and to your elbows. Try to keep hugging the right knee in. Eyes focused. Hands to the ground. Take your block out of the way. Step the right foot back. Lower to your belly. Let's try our wide-armed Cobra pose. So fingertips to the side, elbows up, arms wide. Press down with the tops of the feet. Chest forward, look forward. Exhale, lower down. If you want, you can bring those fingertips a little closer in. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower down. And then one more time. Maybe fingertips come a little closer. Lengthening from the belly button to the chin. And exhale, lower down. Hands by the ribs, inhale. Exhale, tabletop or downward facing dog. As you settle in the down dog, press the heels down, eyes to the toes or the knees. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Okay, looking forward to where we're going to place our feet, bend the knees, and then step up. Exhale, let the eyes fall towards the knees or the toes. Inhale, halfway up, look forward. Exhale, sit in our chair, eyes to the horizon. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, follow the hands to the heart. Take one breath here, looking down. Exhale out through the mouth. Take the arms up, look up. On the exhale, hands to heart, let's step our right foot back, warrior two. Extend the arms over the legs. You decide how deep you want to go with the lunge. Just make sure your knee is on top of your ankle and not over the toes. Keep your gaze right over your fingertips. Focus on the breath. From here, we're going to take our right hand, the back of the right hand, and just slide it behind the back. Left palm faces upward. And then we'll reverse our warrior, and you can straighten that front leg. You can keep your eyes to the top palm if that's okay with your neck. Otherwise, let's look down to our back knee. You want to go a little bit deeper with the side bend. You take your left fingertips to your right ear and let the head kind of be heavy in that hand. It's almost like our arms are making a circle. Extending the left arm up again. Keep your right arm where it is. Let's come to our side angle. Left elbow to left knee, palm facing up. And as you press your right hand into the low back, open your chest to the right and roll your right shoulder up, down, and back. And so you really open up that right shoulder. Gaze to the horizon, or I like to gaze down at my left hand and listen to my breath. Release your right arm, bringing it up and over for one breath. And then exhale, bring the hands to the inside of that right or left foot and walk your hands to the side for our wide leg forward fold. Hands stay under the shoulders and you can stay with your back flat here. If you want, you can walk your hands back. Even turn your fingertips to face backwards if you want, and walk your hands a little further back. Let the head dangle down. Keep your eyes focused in one spot. If you close your eyes, eyes can come to the third eye or to the nose. It actually falls nicely to the third eye when our head is upside down. Okay, take a breath here. Inhaling, hands under the shoulders. And we'll walk our hands to our runner's lunge to the left foot. So front of the mat. Look where you want to put your right foot. Step it forward. Exhale, look to the knees. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, sit in the chair, look to the horizon. Inhale, arms up, palms up. Exhale, follow your hand to your heart. Same thing, other side. Let's bring our arms up, look to the hands. Exhale, hands to heart, step the left foot back. Extend the arms over the legs. And then decide how deep you want to go with your lunge. Look to your right fingertips, relax the shoulders. Take your left hand, the back of the left hand, bring it to the low back. Turn your right palm up to face the sky. And then reverse your arms. Straighten your right leg. Keep the gaze up to that hand or look down to the left foot. Notice what your ribs are doing as you're inhaling. See if you can focus that inhale to the right ribs, right side of the waist, maybe even up into the right side of the neck. Exhaling, right knee bends, right elbow comes to the knee. You can keep your left hand there. Maybe it touches your front thigh. And then roll your left shoulder up and back and down. Turn your ribs to the left, turn your hips to the left. And then one breath, take that left arm up and over. And stretch the left side of the body. Let's exhale our hands to the inside of the left foot. Walk our hands to the side, come into our wide leg, but let's pivot the heels in, toes out. Walk our hands to our left foot, bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, keep the chest forward and looking forward with the eyes. Sitting bones back. Walk the hands to the right, bend the right knee, sitting bones back, eyes forward, chest forward. Walk the hands back to center, straighten the legs, parallel the feet, and one breath to go down and let the head dangle. And again, if you want to close your eyes and let the gaze come to the third eye, take just one full breath here. On the inhale, hands under shoulders, and we'll walk our hands to the front of the mat again, runner's lunge. Where do we want to put that left foot? Look there and take a step. Exhale. Look to the knees or the toes. Inhale, halfway, look forward. Exhale, sit in the chair, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, follow the hands to the heart. Let's inhale our arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to step our left foot back. Triangle pose. So our legs are going to be straight this time. And let's send our hips to the right. Reach the fingertips all the way to the left. And then rotate your arms. If you want from here, you can also take your right hand and bring it behind you for a little bit of a bind and open the chest. Maybe the fingertips can reach that left thigh. This is a little bit harder, I find, because the energy is moving down more. So you really have to work with the legs, squeezing the inner thighs and using your core to keep yourself from collapsing downward. All right, take your right arm up again and bring it up. Inhale. Bend the left knee and reverse your warrior. So same thing with the arms. You can bring the right hand behind and then the left hand comes to the right ear. And so this time we're just doing it in our warrior legs instead of our triangle legs. We'll just take one breath here. On the inhale, open up the arms, and then we can do our half moon here. So take a little step forward. If your block's not there, take your block with you. And also know that you can just do this by balancing on the foot. You don't have to go all the way down. The right hand to right hip. You're going to keep your eyes down on the ground where you're just forward of your right foot, under your shoulder. Press through the heels and keep your eyes in that one spot as if it's another limb, creating more stability and balance in your pose. Okay. Another breath or two. Keeping your weight forward, bend your knee a little. And then as you step back, the weight stays forward. And you come into your warrior two. Inhale, straighten the legs. And exhale, let's step to the top of the mat for a little breather. Inhale, the arms up, look up. Exhale out through the mouth as you watch your hands come to the heart. Close the eyes, take another deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Okay, moving your block to the other side. Just to the left side. I'm changing sides of my mat so you can see me better, but we'll take our hands up and over. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Step back with the left foot for triangle pose. Arms extend over the legs, send the hips to the left, reach forward with the right hand. And then the arms extend from there. If you want to try the bind here, back of the left hand to the right hip. And your eyes are either at the horizon or down by your right foot. Inhale the left arm back up. Let's exhale to our warrior two legs. And then same thing with the arms here. Left hand comes behind. Right fingertips can come to the left ear. Let the head get heavy in that hand. And feel the length in the right side of the body. Squeeze the inner thighs and lift up in the chest so we're not sinking down. Eyes steady. And exhale, extend the arms, getting ready for our half moon. You have all those options to step up and just tilt from there. But left hand to left hip, eyes focus downward first. Okay. If your hands come to your block, your eyes are really going to be where that right hand is, or just to the inside of the right hand. As we straighten both legs and strengthen both legs, keep your eyes focused. And know that the energy is coming up that leg, holding you strong, and also that there's energy from the left foot to the top of the head. Okay, keep it another breath or two. And as your eyes are still focused, you're going to keep your weight in the front. Bend that right leg. So keep the weight forward, and just tap your toe down to come into warrior two. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart, step forward. Let's take a breath here. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart, look down. Take another breath here. Inhale. Exhale out through the mouth. Okay, making our way down to the ground. Let's inhale the arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. And then exhale, tabletop or downward facing dog. Press the heels down. Spread the fingers. Imagine somebody is pulling the crease of your hips up and back. All right, either coming to a kneeled plank or one last plank, inhale. And then lower to the ground. Okay, Sphynx pose. Elbows down, palms down, chest forward. From here, take that right knee Slide it to a 90-degree angle for our frog pose. If it's a lot to be up on the elbows, make a pillow with your hands and place your forehead to the ground. Eyes focused. If your eyes are closed, have them to the third eye. Bring that leg back down. Take a breath, pull the chest forward. And then other side. Left knee comes to a 90. Keep your eyes focused in the one spot. And then settle the left hip toward the ground. Exhale, bring that leg back down. Let's lower down to our bellies. We'll take our right arm, or to our chest, sorry. We'll take our right arm out to a T, or you can do cactus arm. Cactus arm's a little bit harder, I find anyway. And we'll roll onto our right side of our body. Make sure that your arm is really at a T, so it's in line with the armpit, not up to over the shoulder or down too low. Really, it's not up too high. Up too high is not good for the shoulder so much. Roll onto the side. You can bend the knees. You can put your block underneath your head to create a little pillow there. And then if you want to go a little deeper, the left leg comes off the right leg and you just tap your toe behind you. Exhale, roll onto the belly. And then let's do that to the other side. Left arm to a T. Roll onto the left side. Head to the block or a pillow. You can bend the knees or keep the legs straight. And if you want to go a little deeper, you take that right leg off the left. Tap at the toes behind you. Exhale, roll onto your belly. And then from here, let's just roll onto our backs. Okay. Hug the knees in. Maybe a little sway side to side. And then settle. Let's bring the feet to the ground, knees pointing up, bridge pose. Hands reaching towards the heels, or you can grab onto the sides of the mat. Let's lift that pelvis up off the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Inhale. Lift the pelvis up. Exhale, lower it down. This time on the inhale, let's take our right arm up with the hips And bring it up by the ear if you can get it that high. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the arm. Let's take our left arm up with the hips. Inhale. And exhale, bring it down. This time, maybe both arms up, if not just one at a time. Again, we'll do it 2 times. Exhale. And last one. Inhale, hips up, arms up. And exhale. Okay. Let's bring the knees at a 90-degree angle. Actually, just tap the toes down and then bring the knees to the side for just an easy, simple twist, 90-degree with the knees. Bring the arms to a T. And then look to your right hand. You're going to take that right hand, and as we exhale, sweep it down toward the feet and then toward your knees, and then up overhead as you inhale, make a big circle. Do that a couple of times. Exhale, hands down, and then sweep up on the inhale. And one more time. Ending with your arms at a T and looking to the right again. And then taking your legs, keeping the feet together and just opening the legs like a book. You might have to just readjust a little bit. Soles of the feet together. Open the legs like a butterfly. Take a breath here. Arms at a T. Gaze to the third eye with your eyes closed. Take your knees together again in a 90-degree angle and then twist to the right. The legs and knees are moving to the right. The left shoulders tries to stay on the ground. Let's look to the left. And then 3 circles here again. So on the exhale, sweep the arm down toward the feet and then toward the knees. Inhale. You can have your eyes kind of follow the hand a little, although you lose it down below. Inhale. And one more time. Settling with the arms at a T, looking to the left. Take another deep breath here. And exhale. Open the legs again. You might have to just readjust a little bit to have the spine long, soles of the feet together, thighs falling to the side in a butterfly shape. And then you can bring your arms to a cactus shape. And then let it go. Let the tops of the hands be heavy. Let your thighs be heavy. Let your pelvis be heavy. And then see if you can focus your gaze again to the third eye with your eyes closed. Keep it there for 3 breaths. Okay, getting ready for Shavasana. Slide those feet to the bottom corners. Get yourself a blanket and pillows. Get yourself comfy. The seated meditation is always an option as well instead of Shavasana, especially if you have a sore back. As you settle in there, just take a breath with your hands on your belly. And then take a breath or two with your hands to your heart. And then taking your hands and bring them to the eyes. Soften the forehead. Soften the jaw. Let the ears fall toward the ground. And then laying your hands and your arms onto the ground again. Palm facing up. Take one last deep breath in through the nose. And then let it all go. The practice is done. You can enjoy this quiet and stillness. Begin to deepen the breath again. Filling in the lungs, filling in the belly, filling up into the throat. Exhale it all out. Wiggle the hands, wiggle the feet, and roll your head from side to side. And taking your last stretch before coming to a comfortable seat. Settling the sitting bones down, sitting tall and strong in the torso, relaxing the shoulders, moving long in the neck to the top of the head. Imagining yourself brighter and lighter, hoping that you feel brighter and lighter. Taking your hands out to the side, palms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up. Maybe gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Exhale, hands to heart. Bowing down to your heart. Just ending the class with a little quote about the gaze. What we see depends on what we look for. Hold your drishti and hold the gaze. Namaste. Have a wonderful day, everybody.